Welcome back to Frontier Bobs, an actual play RPG played in the acid western role-playing game Frontier Scum by Carl Druid.
Hi, I'm Shubert. I'll be playing Billy Bigtoes Tamburino, wanted dead or alive for wanton loitering.
Hi, I'm Cristina, and I'm playing Mariposa de la Cruz Rosales, also known as Smiley, and I got attempted grave robber to my name.
My name's Trevor, and I'll be playing Emory Dusty Roads Elseworth, wanted for unoriginal arson.
Yippee! I'm Dan, and I'm playing Archie Elseworth. I'm wanted dead for attempted picketing.
I'm Shaun, your game marshal. And if you like what you hear, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast and check out our Patreon at www.patreon.com/thehouseofbob. Last time on Frontier Bobs, the outlaws watched as a giant dust cloud rose from the glass dome enclosing the mine shaft at Red Top Rig. As the workers and guards scrambled to safety, two of the prisoners managed to escape, running through the wilderness until they meet Emory Elseworth, who brings them back to the outlaws' camp. The prisoners describe the conditions in the camp, identifying a few key characters the outlaws may want to talk to. Billy hatches a plan to infiltrate, using their acquaintance with the camp's manager, Noel Finchette, a dapper poker-playing gentleman and incorporation agent. When we left off, Emory and Billy were being directed to Noel's little cabin, while Mariposa, Archie, and the other prisoners were being prodded at gunpoint back to the prisoner barracks. So it's been a while since we played, probably like a month.
Mm-hmm.
So, recap, you've met two prisoners. Their names are Timothy Coops and Rufus Snakes.
Timothy.
Oh, cool. We convinced them to come back somehow.
You basically gave them a cross your heart and hope to die promise that you would rescue everybody.
Oh, no, not a pinky square.
Yeah. A double pinky square, uncrossed toes.
And for some reason, they went along with it. I think you rolled really well or something.
These fools.
They've told you that Noel Finchette, who you met at the poker game, is the incorporation agent who's in charge of the camp. They've also told you about Charlie Sung, who's the head laborer, the head of the prisoners, essentially, and Mather Pitts, who is a trionic engineer priest, who are both being forced to work on the excavation.
Right.
They tell you that there's something down there that they want.
What are they mining down here again? Do we know?
Something.
Well, originally this was an oil rig, but they're not using it for that anymore, and they are sending people underground for something.
I wonder if it's an excavation of sorts? I don't know. I guess we'll go down there.
It definitely seems so.
That's what it seems. From what I remember telling you, you've been told that like they're really concerned about igniting any fumes underground, so they're using
explosions, right?
They're using the glass dome as like a refractive like flashlight, essentially, to send light down into the tunnel.
Right. Now I remember.
Oh, yeah, because no flames. Yeah, got it.
They've also had the trionic engineer priests build them like air pumps, essentially, to send air down.
And then we were like, good thing we're bringing our guns down there.
Right.
Archie and Mariposa, you have let yourselves be captured. I believe Archie has his pocket pistol concealed.
Yeah. And I thought I had my knife on me, too.
Maybe. Yeah, if it's small enough. I think you were rolled for it, so sure. You are being ushered at gunpoint, as I said, into the prisoner barracks. As you step through these broad barn doors, you kind of are left blinking into the darkness, into this shaded interior of this barracks. It basically looks like a big horse barn, essentially, with stalls along either side, currently jam-packed with prisoners lounging on the ground or sitting up on top of the banisters of the various cells. Some of them are up in the rafters just to get a little bit of private space away from everybody else. You can see that basically they're living in squalor and in filth and here. Everybody's clothes are threadbare, dirty, matted. They look up at you with hopeless, drawn faces. You see at the far end a taller woman who is surrounded by a few others, and they seem to be speaking in hushed tones. And when they look up and see you, she seems quite surprised to see the other 2 prisoners that you brought back with you.
Hello there.
Hello.
We're new.
I can see that. Where were you captured?
Nearby, on top of that hill. We were camping.
You were out here in the desert?
Yeah.
Strange. What were you doing so far from civilization?
We got lost. Our horses died. Yeah. We're en route to the glass house.
Huh. Well, you found it.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Holds her hand out to shake yours.
Okay.
I'm Charlie. Charlie Sung.
Charlie. I'm Archie.
Does she seem like she works here, or she's one of the...
She is dressed very similarly to the rest of the prisoners.
Okay, so she's still a prisoner too.
But she's kind of seen as their leader, though, is she not?
The other prisoners seem to treat her with a bit of deference.
Charlie, can you give me the rundown? What's going on here?
Well, you'll be assigned to a work crew. There's 3 shifts running throughout the day and overnight. You go down, you excavate, you pull out rock and dirt, put it back into a cart, and you push it back up. Do that a few times until you're too exhausted to move, and then you do it a few more times.
Fair enough. What are we excavating?
There's something down there. Something that they want, but they won't tell us what it is.
You have not found what you are looking for?
I think we were close. But then the quake this morning caused one of the tunnels to collapse.
It's clear to me that fire cannot be used down there. What exactly are we worried about lighting up?
There's fumes from the leftover oil from the rig. I don't know. They were running the rig for years, and then something happened. Something changed. And instead of extracting more oil, they've turned it off, and they began to dig. Made us dig anyways.
Charlie, you seem like a straight shooter.
Right?
Is there some sort of roll I can make to get like a read on Charlie just to see? I want to make sure she's not like some mole of some sort that she would feed back information.
You definitely don't get that impression. The body language and what you're seeing of people, like, some of them are like bring you guys over like crusty kind of old bread to give you something to eat.
Gotcha.
Sharing their rations with you. And she definitely seems like she's a leader among them. And you're not getting the impression that like anybody else is suspicious of her. You could roll a wits, I guess, is perception.
Wits. Okay, this is a straight roll. I have a 0 wits. Not a 1. Good job, me. It's a 4.
Yeah, I mean, you're not getting anything special about her out of that roll.
All right. Understood. Charlie is not special. Heard loud and clear.
Mm-hmm.
Just seems like any other woman.
I want to, while they're chatting, just give a good old survey of what's going on here.
Sure. What kind of things do you want to know?
I feel like maybe we might see some things in the terms of who, or I guess not who is the wrong word, but like they're probably sifting through stuff. That's what I mean. And I want to see like what they might be actually like looking for in there. Or if it's a big item, I don't know. But I'm thinking like, I guess in my mind, it's like gold where you have to like shake it out of the dirt and everything.
Okay. Yeah, make a wits.
So it's 12 minus 1, so 11.
Better than a 4.
Okay.
That's better than a 4, that's true.
You see what appears to be like an ever-growing mound of dirt and rocks and debris that is just growing down the side of the mountain here as they just start dumping everything from the excavation over the edge of the cliff. You don't see an area for panning like you would expect with like a gold mine or any crushers where they'd be like breaking larger rocks or pieces of ore down into smaller, more manageable bits or anything like that. It doesn't seem like they're looking for ore.
Okay.
Because they're just not set up the way you would expect. It looks more like they're just working on digging a really big hole.
Okay.
That being said, you do hear periodically of some sort of like large engine, similar to like a steam engine sound that's coming from within the dome.
All right.
Okay.
Why don't we leave you guys for a sec?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I still want to talk to Charlie some more, but
Sure.
that can happen later.
Yeah. The camera pans across the courtyard between all these buildings towards a little white painted cottage with a rocking chair on the deck. We see Emory Elseworth and Billy Tamburino making their way through the front door as Noel waves a hand over his shoulder and invites you inside. As you first get in, there's a nice little sitting room with a couple of cushioned chairs sitting around a little small dining table, maybe for tea or something like that. He has a kettle over a little stove and it's starting to whistle. And he's like, gestures you in, points down to the chairs. Can I offer you gentlemen a little bit of tea? Or perhaps you need something a little harder after a parched walk through the desert. Perhaps you'd like a whiskey or something.
Oh, thank you kindly for the offer. Billy's gonna take a quick look around and see the most expensive bottle of whatever and pretend like you didn't actually see it, and then just be like, you wouldn't happen to have any rosé by the vineyard from, I don't know. Monaco. Thank you.
Ah, yes, Monaco Rosé. I just happened to have a bottle come on the last shipment, and he walks over to the mantelpiece where you can see he's got a little row of various liquors. He picks up this bottle that you've spotted and pours a little snifter of it for you and hands it to you as you sit down at the table.
Oh, that's a really good year. I would love a little bit as well, too.
He pours one for Emory and one for himself and sits down.
Actually, could I get some tea as well? It's tea and rosé go really well together. You wouldn't happen to have any ice water as well, too, would you?
What the fuck?
I mean, ice water would go definitely well.
Any chips?
I think rosé is like an current.
I don't know. It's whatever Shubert named.
Yeah. It just happens to be called rosé, but it's not like what we know as rosé.
Rosé from Monaco.
Yeah. Rosé from Monaco. Yeah.
It's rosé by name, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a brand name. So he sets up the tea and everything and makes sure that you guys are comfortable. There's no ice, unfortunately. We're a little far from anywhere that could manage something like that, but who knows before long.
I mean, you're managing really well. This is quite a setup. I haven't seen anything quite like this. And, oh, geez, when was it the last time you saw a little white picket fence this far out into the wild?
Yes, well, before long, all of this will be civilized. Much better than it is so far, but first steps are first steps.
Hear, hear. And I raise a toast to him. I'm like, to civilizing this untamed wasteland.
Clinks his glasses with you.
Cheers. Clink.
Yeah, Billy is really trying to play up how much of a fellow fancy man he is.
Yeah, you're a gentleman,
Yeah.
not an outlaw, right?
Yeah.
So as you are drinking these rosé for Monaco and this tea, he gets through the pleasantries. He does a little bit of a small talk with you guys, and it's, the weather, blah, blah, blah. But then he starts to get down to a little bit more of a point after a few minutes. And he turns to Emory and he says, based on our card game last night, you seemed like you were quite a handy fellow. You talked about killing that infamous Wutang.
That's true.
You seemed like someone who could get things done in difficult situations.
That's only the beginning of it, let me tell you.
Yeah, just let him work it.
Well, Emory, if you are available for hire, I have some particular work that needs doing, and I could use a man of your capabilities to back me up.
Emory sort of swishes his rosé in his glass with a little extra flourish, and he goes,
Pray do continue.
Well, you see, we're working quite hard to excavate here. We're trying to get down into the bowels of this mountain. You see, A few months ago, I was riding out here, coming to inspect the oil rig, when I saw something bright and glowing fall from the sky. It struck the mountain and burrowed its way down into the ground. This is the second time I have heard of such a thing. And at the previous time, one of my predecessors at the Incorporation was able to unearth this glowing artifact. And it's proved quite a boon to our industry.
What was it?
It is a source of energy, a source of power. It can run these steam engines unendingly and unerringly for years, when normally you have to feed it wood or charcoal constantly.
It's like a fallen star?
I believe it is.
Wow.
Something from outside this world anyways.
And that's what you're looking for. That's why you're not drilling for oil anymore. You're looking for the star.
Something immeasurably more valuable, yes. So we dig. The men and women outside will dig until we find it. It will make my fortune.
Well, I mean, I'm good at playing cards, but that's what these fingers are best for. I don't know if I'm really good for digging. Did you have another idea of how to get this out of the mountain?
Well, I don't need you to dig.
Oh, thank goodness.
According to a report I received last night, we are very, very close. A final chamber has been opened beneath the mountain. We sent down Mather Pitts, the Trionic engineer priest. He's been working in the lower levels, ensuring that the air levels are to our necessity. And I believe that if we can simply get this last bit of rubble that collapsed during this morning's quake, we can get down to the star and extract it. It will make my fortune, and, consequently, also yours.
Wow. Yeah, that's wild. So what, you need me to lead a party down there, or?
Yes, I do. I think that you are just the man for the job. I cannot guarantee safety down there, of course. There are all sorts of hazards underground. But my concern is in bringing it back up that some of the ne'er-do-wells and criminals that we have put to work here will attempt to reroute its extraction.
They'd want to keep that star and make a wish for themselves, as it were.
Exactly. I want this star, and I'll pay you well to get it out for me.
Certainly. I don't know what I'd do with the star anyways.
Leave that to me.
But I know what I could do with some gold. So you help me with that, and I will help you with this.
There's just one problem, however. We're on a clock. You see, my own superiors are on their way out.
Oh.
And I want to get this before they arrive.
Ah. I think I'm understanding.
And who, pray tell, are your superiors?
Holidor Beckett. She's a cunning executive with the Incorporation. She has her fingers wrapped around the other star, and I believe that to have a second one in her possession would make her far too influential among our circles. In order to maintain the balance of power within the Incorporation and without, it's in everyone's best interests, really, that I get the star rather than her.
Certainly, it's competition. I understand. We can't have a monopoly on our hands.
So, Halidor Beckett, you're saying is, that's your boss, but you don't want them gaining too much power. Is that what you're saying?
Precisely.
Oh. Well, I hope we can help you out with that. Just let us know how we can be of service.
Well, like I said, I'll assign a work gang to you, and you head back down into the tunnels, get to this last chamber, secure the star, and bring it back up.
Well, what do you think, Emory? I suppose we could do that.
Yeah, I feel like this hand has been dealt, and I think the house will win.
He pulls a pocket watch out of his vest as he takes a sip of his tea, and he looks at the time. He's like, Excellent. I'm glad you could agree. You have 12 hours before Holidor gets here.
All right. Well, let's find ourselves some laborers and we'll be on our way.
And the doors of the barracks swing open yet again. Everybody inside squints out at the sunlight as the tall brick house form of Emory and the slightly slimmer silhouette of Billy Tamburino standing beside him gaze in at the rabble, the prisoners within.
Hi.
I still got my teacup.
Yeah.
Still sipping on his tea.
Yeah, we take a sip.
As the two of you look in, you see that the prisoners immediately register that there's something different about you two, that you're not part of their cohort. The guards are standing next to you differently, and instantly you see a glaze of hatred over many of the prisoners' eyes as they look out at you. They're kind of lumping you in with the guards.
Understandable.
Ah, yes, the faces of the common rabble. Yeah. Take another sip.
You're so used to this is how people look at you.
Yeah. Put my pinky out a little bit.
All right. Select your crew.
Yeah, you see towards the back, there is someone he's really raggedy. He's covered in all these animal furs. Beside him stands this woman who's got only 3 teeth.
Wow.
That's me.
Yeah.
People look like they haven't bathed in a long time.
Yeah.
I'll step forward.
Oh, what do you want?
Were they asking for volunteers?
No.
Yeah.
You're standing out of line. Back in line.
Yeah. Smack him.
Splash my tea in your face.
Oh my God. You saw the hatred in everyone else's eyes, and they're nothing compared to mine.
I've seen it all before from you. Get out of here.
You should try to pick me, you dumbass.
We don't want to make it too obvious.
But they haven't actually asked for anyone. That's the thing.
Yeah, we'll get you eventually. Come on.
That's so funny.
All right, I get back in line, apparently.
We're looking for the bravest bunch.
We need to pick a lot of people, right? How many people did we get the feeling that this guy wants us to pick, Shaun?
I feel like between 4 and 8, you know?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Between 4 and 8 sounds good.
All right. I kind of subtly look to you guys, and then I look to Charlie, as I try to subtly hint that if there's a person besides us that you'll bring.
Yeah. I keep an eye out for one of the prisoners that we convinced to come in with us.
Yeah.
That's good.
Did we arm them?
Timothy, Rufus.
Timothy and Rufus, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember if we gave them something to.
I don't think they had.
I don't think you guys were worried of being searched. So the only person who's got weapons right now is Archie.
Yeah.
I got a pocket pistol.
You have a pocket pistol too?
That's what I wrote down.
Did I give you my pocket pistol and I kept my knife?
Yes, that is what happened.
Okay.
I think that's what happened.
Oh yeah, I think that is what happened. Yeah.
Because
Okay.
you were like, I'm better with a weapon.
I am better with the knife.
Yeah, that's exactly what we came down to.
All right. That sounds like something I said. So
Yeah.
No way to tell if that's what you said.
Not right now.
Billy's going to try to not make this super obvious. So he's not going to pick exactly, our people first.
No, you can size us all up.
Billy's going to pick a couple of the more just obviously super strong people first.
Yep. Ooh, okay.
Billy,
Mm-hmm.
this one right here.
And a gesture to the leader. What was her name?
Charlie.
Charlie.
Yeah.
This one. Let's see if this one has a recommendation.
All right.
What is it that you're asking for?
We're going on a perilous mission to the bottom to seek the solution to our problem. And we need strong and brave and orderly folk to go down deep with us so that we can investigate the source of this collapse and make the space safe for all.
All right.
Yeah. Ideally, try to pick a few folk who don't smell too bad.
She rolls her eyes and turns back to the crowd and gestures at a couple of guys, bigger guys who come forward. And it looks like she's completely going past Mariposa and Archie at first.
I grab her arm.
No, you grab her arm. She looks over to you.
I more like a gentle touch on the forearm, and I just kind of give her like a nod, be like, I'll go.
And she nods at Archie, and she's like, this one smells bad, but he's good in a jam.
Like, what the fuck?
All right, well, as long as he keeps his distance, I suppose that's fine.
All right. Well, yeah. Is there one that you would work well with? I want to make sure we have a team that works well together. So I want you to pick a friend from the group so that we have good camaraderie.
That one without the teeth.
All right, Toothless, come on over.
I think that's me, right?
Yeah.
You're toothless?
Yeah, don't you remember?
I only have 8 teeth, so.
So Charlie begins talking to the crew and conferring with some of the other workers by the dome, and comes back to Emory. Looks like there was some collapses deep down, which has damaged some of the equipment. The pumps, they're now running 100%. The one up here, our entry point, it's got some sort of indicator that tells you when the other machines are down. And right now it's saying the downstream pumps, they're going to need some spare parts or something.
Excellent. I'm glad we have this assessment. Do we have access to these parts?
We do, but we'll have to carry them in. And she points to a collection of materials. And like there's piping and gearboxes and pulleys and ropes and chains and all these things. Basically, you'll have to try and carry gear in order to fix the machine. Each spare part that you bring will fill one back slot.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, what are all these other prisoners doing? They're not busy.
They'll carry some stuff as well. Each of I think there's 4 of you guys plus Charlie, and we'll say 2 other guys. So that's
Timothy and Rufus.
Timothy and Rufus. Yeah. There's 7 of you all together.
Okay.
The NPCs can carry 2 spare parts.
Perfect.
And a tool.
And how many do we have altogether? Spare part wise, I mean.
There's parts and parts and parts. There's tons of stuff.
Oh, there's just a bunch.
Yeah.
Can we, or is there like some sort of cart we can push cart or something, like a mining cart?
No, they're worried about sparks down there, so no metal on metal.
Understood. I ain't no mechanic, though. Who's going to fix this?
Well, we'll be able to do our best, but, it's going to take some labor, even if it doesn't take your brains.
That's fine.
But take our brains?
Yeah.
There's nothing left to take in this one.
You watch your mouth.
So how many back slots does everybody have?
Oh.
How many empty lines?
I would have 1 available because I still have my armor on.
Okay.
And I got rid of my rat rifle. So
Okay.
I think most of our stuff is with the...
Yeah, with the horses or with Beatrice.
I'm under the assumption I don't have like anything beyond my clothes
and your hidden
and
weapon.
your knife.
and my knife. Yeah.
So Charlie suggests that you take at least a tool, like a shovel or a pickaxe or something like that, so that you can help dig if you need to, or like a very large wrench that could be used to turn some of the gears that they're nuts and bolts that they're going to need to work on, and then fill up on however many other spare parts that you can carry. There's no knowing how much damage there is until we get down there.
You understood.
Well, unfortunately, all my pockets and bags and belongings, well, I'm pretty full up, so I won't be able to help carry anything.
All right.
All right. I'll take a pickaxe. That sounds dope.
I got a slot that I can help carry as well. Do my part.
Okay. So what's everybody taking?
Pickaxe.
Pickaxe and a spare part?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll do a shovel and a spare part as well.
Okay.
I guess I'll do a wrench and a spare part.
All right. So the time it takes you to prepare to go down to the excavation is going to fill the first wedge of a clock.
12 hours.
11 hours remain. You get to the opening of the pit, this big, huge glass dome, focusing light and heat down into here. Immediately, you begin to sweat through your clothes. It's stuffy in here and more humid than it is on the outside, and it just smells like a mixture of like gasoline and human just BO.
This is gross.
Lovely. Halidor, I assume, is long gone.
Holidor is the incoming incorporation agent.
Or, sorry, not Halidor.
Yeah. Noel.
Noel?
Noel Finchette.
Yeah. Noel Finchette.
Yeah, I don't even think Noel fell to us. He stayed in the White House. Yeah.
Yeah, he just sent you on your way.
Are there any guards?
Yeah, there's guards everywhere up here. As you are entering the dome, you look over towards the cottage and you see Noel just like rocking in his rocking chair. He raises his glass towards you of tea.
It's 3 different beverages.
Yeah. You can see he's got a Tom Collins beside him as well.
Hey, where did he get that ice from?
Son of a bitch.
You see the perspiration on the outside of the glass as he raises it to its lips.
Oh, no.
The ice clinks. Clink, clink, clink.
He is holding out on you. If he lied about the ice, what else did he lie
Dang,
about?
this guy, is not that worried about what's going on at all.
Yeah, he is a villain.
All right. And you said there's guards everywhere, like where we are?
Yeah, up here there are guards and they are armed with firearms. At least up here above ground.
Okay.
And Charlie confirms to you that there's going to be more guards down lower, making sure that the work crews are on task.
All right. Well, maybe we can have a quick huddle.
Is there an elevator we're going to go down where we're all together or something? Or
We just walk.
Oh.
But yeah, we can strategize. It's a good idea before we go underground.
Yeah.
Charlie, our strategizing might be a little deeper than you think it might be.
Uh-huh.
For Timothy and Rufus are part of our entourage.
Okay.
We intentionally came here.
And I am not actually that big of a jerk. Surprise!
That is an inaccuracy.
Mariposa just kind of looks to the side a little.
No, I'll pull Charlie aside and give her a little bit of a rundown.
she's getting pulled in all directions.
She now understands that Billy and Emory are part of the crew.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we did not get captured. We came here intentionally.
Mm-hmm. So this is the plan as Noel Finchette, the boss, has decreed to us, but I don't see why we should actually have to go through with this. Seems to me we could do some structural reorganizing of their management, so to speak. By that I mean kill Noel.
Yeah, I'm going to put my knife in him.
He's well guarded up here.
Don't worry about it. There will be a time.
The thing is, the shooting star that we're looking for, this unlimited energy source,
Oh, yeah, there's a shooting star down there, by the way. They don't know that.
we're tasked with bringing it back, but I feel like we should hide it, give it to the people. You know, this is a powerful energy source. We don't want to give it up. So smoke and mirrors.
Well, Mather Pitts is down there. He's a genius with machines.
Did he mention how big it is?
You know, I forgot to ask.
God damn it, Emory.
Doesn't matter how big it is. I mean, he said it was a source of unlimited energy. I mean, stars are pretty small, so it's probably can fit in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Like the size of a firefly.
Precisely.
That's really small.
Well, this is starting to make sense. As we were excavating, we saw something had bored through the dirt, melting some of the rock as it went down.
Yes.
Okay, how big was that hole?
I'd say probably a little bit bigger than a cow's head.
That's a weird measurement.
I get it.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, it's weird, but it totally makes sense.
I didn't grow up playing sports.
Anything but metric, am I right?
Yeah.
32 and a half centimeters in diameter.
It's 36 thumbs high. You know, it's
Well,
Wow.
Emory and I, we have a bit of a relationship with this Mr. Finchette fellow. Last time we spoke to him, he was, he wasn't too guarded. Reckon we could do a little bit of an assassination, but then we got to think about what's next after that.
Yeah, he just tip of the iceberg.
I'm just saying, Emory looks a little bit like this Noel fella. What do you think?
Do you?
Not even close.
Okay, not even close. That's fine. Let's worry about that later.
I'm just saying, we could maybe do a little pretending that we are Null.
For when Holodor shows up, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like they know each other. Yeah.
I feel like they know each other. Yeah, like intimately. Not intimately.
Well, we don't know how intimately.
Fashionably intimately.
In a fashion. They've shared unlimited energy together. That's got to mean something.
I mean, she might be amicable to the idea of someone else being Finch. You know, we could bring her in on it.
I feel like they're not good people either.
Yeah, I feel like we just want to keep the energy source for ourselves. I think that's what Emory's feeling. That's Emory's vibe on this.
Right.
I just don't know what we would do with it.
Yeah, let's just keep it simple.
Mm-hmm.
I want all these people dead.
Wow.
Except, like, obviously these workers. These workers are good-hearted people.
Wait a minute. We have an unlimited energy source. What if we use that as, like, the energy to destroy them, right?
Yeah. I'm going to put it in my gun.
Oh, God.
Wait. It's a cow's head, it says.
You said there's a machinist down here?
Yeah, Mather Pitts is down there. He was down before the excavation. If hopefully he's all right, but if he is, I mean, he can build anything.
Is he also forced labor?
Yeah, they've had him working the pumps and making all sorts of contraptions to keep this mine running.
All right, he's an ally on our side.
Maybe he could make like a mounted cannon. I've seen those Gatling guns, but they could fit a cow size, shape to it. I don't know how magic stars work, but maybe this guy could figure it out.
If anybody could build it, it'd be him.
Okay, so instead of giving Noel the cow's head shooting star, if we can all agree that we're going to give Noel what's coming to him and use the shooting star to do it, and then free everybody that way.
Well, from the sounds of it, maybe we get him down in here somehow, and then we just light a little match. Kablooey.
No, I don't want to be down here when that happens.
Well, no. Well, I don't know. There's got to be a way to blow this whole thing up without killing ourselves.
Well, why don't I show you around and you can make yourselves a decision?
Yeah, that sounds good. Good. Yes. Good huddle, Charlie.
Yeah,
yes.
let's get down there. Let's look around. We don't have enough info.
All right, so you walk into the mine, and very quickly you come to a first point where you see a big steam-powered pump. It's got flywheels and a big kind of like a bellows lung on it that is just pumping air down this large, flexible tube that it's got all these diagnostic dials on it. And then some of them are wavering with the rotation of the wheels, and some of them are wavering with the flexing of the pump, and some of them are showing like critical way over in the red kind of thing. And you can see a couple of prisoners working away at things and trying to maintain things, but they're sweating. They look like they're kind of struggling a little bit. And they turn to Charlie as you all walk past. They're like, "We're reporting problems with both checkpoint 1 and 2. Something's going on down there, and I'm worried that we're definitely not getting anything from beyond that. So something's up. Those machines, they're not pumping air the way they should."
Are there any guards here at the first checkpoint?
Yes.
How many?
You can see a couple overlooking the crew here, and they've got sabers at their sides and whips.
Interesting. Okay.
Should we try to find this Knoll guy first? Or what's his name?
He's further down.
Okay.
Mather Pitts is further down.
Pitts.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think I'm going to try to do anything yet.
Okay.
Let's go down.
All right. So Charlie leads you down into the tunnel. And it's kind of slow going because it's a steep grade, and you have to zigzag around stalactites and mounds of rubble and piles of tools, and prisoners taking breaks as they're moving things, and guards yelling at them and cracking the whip to get them moving again. And getting down to the next checkpoint costs you another slot
What?
on your Holodor clock.
This is like half a season of 24.
12.
You can see here another wider chamber with another machine pump that's running. It's making this loud, like, clunk, 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 as the flywheel does not seem to be operating properly. The crew of guards here are currently forcing a group of prisoners to manually power the pump just by, like, squeezing and, like, using their body weight
Jeez.
to pull the bellows in order to pump air in. But you can tell, based on the diagnostics, as Charlie shows you, that not enough air is going through. Basically, they can't keep it running fast enough with just their manpower.
That sounds like we should maybe help here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can bring our tools and parts to help fix this.
Yeah, and she begins to point. She's like, you there with the wrench, you crank on that bit, and somebody's going to have to try and fuse those two bits together there, and we're going to need some muscle over here. And can you reach down into that little bit in between those two moving parts? And all of you can choose a different skill to roll.
Not slick.
Okay.
Something grit related, please.
Same.
So I'll take slick.
Well, no, you all have to pick a different skill.
All right.
Oh.
Yes. So I'm picking slick.
Okay.
The only thing I have a positive in is grit, so.
I'll take luck.
I'll take wits then.
Okay. You're aiming for a 14, and being successful here will use up one of your spare parts, but allow you to keep moving on safely.
Can I use any skills for this?
Do you have anything that would be relevant to working on a machine?
To working on a machine.
Oh, no.
I'll light up a cigar and look cool while I do it. Just kidding.
I got eye for detail.
Okay.
Guess what, guys? Ace killer.
No!
Oh, God. You could have at least waited till we all rolled to say something. I got a 16 straight.
Okay.
Emory, Dusty Road, Ellsworth. Got a 21 on wits.
Oh, me too.
Okay. So 3 successes and 1 fail. This consumes... I have it on my chart here. It consumes 2 parts, so we'll use the ones that Charlie is carrying. So it takes you a little bit of time. You manage to get this machine running as another tick on the clock goes by as you have managed to get... It starts to run smoother, and you feel a cooler breeze of air as air begins to pump through this machine again and kind of fuels up the tunnel.
Nice.
The guards nod to you all in thanks, and the prisoners that were manually pumping it fall back in exhaustion and lie against the side of the chamber. And one of them waves over at Archie.
What's up?
Hey, you with the hat, come over here.
All right.
He kind of whispers to you. There's a blockade below. Some of the prisoners, they're working to fight back. I think they've locked guards lower down into the excavation.
What level is that?
You should be coming up on it pretty quick. But there'll be guards on both sides, I think. Just be careful.
Would you like to join us?
Hell no, I ain't going deeper. I'm heading back out. I did my shift.
All right, then, you coward.
Wait. And he grabs at your jacket as you're about to turn away. He's like, you could take the side route.
There's a side route?
Yeah, there's a risk of falling, but you can get around the blockade, come up from the other side, depending on what you're trying to do.
Well, would we not get a matter of surprise if we hit them from the other side?
Perhaps, maybe. You could kind of pinch your movement them or something, I don't know, but...
Yeah, something to consider, thank you.
Won't be easy. You need a rope.
Do you have a rope?
No, I got 30 feet.
All right, then. Thank you. Go get some rest.
They scramble back up to their feet and begin to head back up the tunnel.
I informed the rest of you guys of what I was told.
Excellent.
What do you think? Do we get behind with the resistance, or do we act all coy and jump them when we get down there?
I like the idea of a pincher or scissored, whatever the two, one from the front and the other from the back.
Yeah, real scissor them. Scissor him good.
So Billy and I will lead some down, and then Charlie and you, Archie, and Mariposa, you go the other way with some of the others, and we try and find an even split, and we'll go back, and when we show up, we say, some of the others are back up at the front, and then you come out of the sides and stab them, I guess. Don't shoot. No fire, but definitely guards and death, maybe. What do you think? Is that extreme?
Your plan confuses and angers me.
But do you agree?
But I'm willing to try.
All right. Does everybody else? Is it just my brother that doesn't understand it, or?
You guys are local, I can tell you that much. So why not just go in deeper?
Basically, are you going to split up, or are you going to stay together?
I mean, I think the splitting up makes sense. It's just narratively annoying.
I know Shaun loves splitting up, so
Every GM loves splitting up.
yeah.
Yeah.
But to be fair, it's going to be a very minor split.
Yeah.
I think we'll just be on the other sides of a wall, basically.
Also, not to metagame, but it was the DM that gave us the option to split. So, right.
Yeah.
He never said to do that.
No, you're the one who said split. You never said split.
Everybody's just blaming it on me now.
Yeah. Roll back the tape. I heard him say split. Yeah.
The pincer maneuver would work either way because they're already on the other side. So we would be the pincer altogether. We don't actually have to split up.
I was saying, like, since they're the resistance, we're coming on the other side of them. And they might think of us as backup or something. But then we act like we're going to help them. And then we stab them real good.
I like that plan. It seems more simplistic. I'm less angered by this plan. I point at Archie.
Yeah, I give you a nod.
As much as I hate to agree with Archie, that does seem like a pretty good idea.
Are you going to the blockade, or are you going to this alternate route that he told?
The alternate route to do the pincer.
Okay.
I think the alternate route doesn't do the pincer, though, does it? I thought the main route does, because we'd be coming up on the blockade, and they're on the other side of the blockade.
Oh, maybe I misunderstood then.
Or am I thinking of something else?
Yeah, he seemed to describe that like as if you were to go down the main tunnel, it's blockaded by prisoners, and there will probably be guards on either side of the blockade trying to break it.
But they wouldn't expect us to come the other way.
From below, yeah.
Okay.
So you're going to go around.
Okay. Let's go the way they're not expecting.
How are you, Billy? What do you think?
Sounds like a good plan to Billy.
All right, so you head to one end of this chamber where there is a bit of a wooden structure supporting the roof from collapsing. You can see a narrower side tunnel that comes off from it. It gets quite narrow and gets steep, and you begin to have to kind of clamber and climb over stones and through the stalactites that are hanging from the ceiling that create this web that you have to go through. You get to a point where the bottom of the tunnel basically just drops out from under you, and it starts to become very dark here as the ambient light that was kind of refracting down the main tunnel through their like mirrors and glass that I forgot to describe. It gets more dim here. You'll have to tie the rope and do a little bit of a descent here down into darkness.
Oh, I'll just light a torch. No, I'm kidding.
Here we go.
So, who wants to go first?
Who's the heaviest out of all of us? I guess we should figure that out.
I'm a pretty hefty guy, but there's also these other minions. Send a minion.
I'll go first.
Okay, so Emory, roll me a grit.
Oh, fuck. Could have been a better roll.
Yeah, I got a 12.
Use your ace. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
12 is enough. You
Yeah.
clamber down through the darkness, eventually setting yourself onto ground below. It's basically pitch black down here, but you can feel along that there is just one sort of path forwards.
I can't see anything, guys, but I'm down here and it totally works.
Oh, how far is it?
Shut up, I say.
Who's going next?
I'll go. That's fine.
Okay, roll me a grit.
Let's roll it. 17.
Okay, you're down safely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going.
Okay, Mariposa.
Ooh, 18.
Ooh.
You're good.
I just slide right down.
Yeah.
Like you say, oof, 18.
Which
Could
is
have been
oof because
better.
I was scared.
Oh.
A scared oof.
And Mr. Tamburino.
I rolled a 2, so that gives me a 4 total.
Oh, God.
Okay.
That's bad. Can I stay at the bottom and try to brace people, maybe?
Well, you're doing your best, but then a flour sack falls on you.
Why did we bring this?
Billy takes 1 point of damage.
Oh, geez, Billy.
Okay. That's okay. I'm a tough guy.
You get scraped up as you slide and, you bang against a couple of walls. You get a little bit of rope burn as you're scrambling to hold onto the rope, but eventually get down to the bottom. Just a little worse for wear. Timothy and Rufus.
Come on, Timothy. You got this.
Timothy crushed it. Got a natural 20. He's got a new skill.
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
He just fucking repelled. He didn't even need the rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, he makes it look good. Or at least it sounds really good. I can't see what he's doing. Yeah.
Yeah, we can't see shit.
Yeah, we can't see it.
It's like, yeah, you hear the sound effect they use for repelling in movies.
It just like feet. Just like, toof. And then sometimes you hear a potato sack fall on the ground. You're like,
Yeah. And Charlie also makes her way down safely.
Good.
So all of you are down at this level and you begin to creep forward through the dark. And before long, you begin to see a little bit of light ahead of you. This sunlight that is refracting down through the tunnels, reaching another sort of wider chamber. However, you start to smell this acrid, oily gas kind of smell. The air here has a bit of a haze to it and seems to waver in front of your eyes. You can hear off in the distance of another malfunctioning pump.
Oh, no.
And up the hill to your left, you can hear the calls and cries and arguments of a number of people starting to escalate their volume at each other. And something begins to move off in the dark.
Oh.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks. Thanks for listening to The House of Bob. You can help the podcast by giving us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, by following us at The House of Bob on your favorite social media platform, by joining us on Discord, or most of all, by supporting us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/thehouseofbob, where you'll get access to exclusive actual play campaigns, director's commentary, RPG articles, zines, and more. Right now, we're playing Delta Green, a very exciting, intense adventure starring Trevor and Alex and Jeanette and myself as the GM. All the links are in the show notes. Make sure you come check it out and give us your support. We appreciate it very much. The show is made possible thanks to all of our patrons. Thank you so much for your help. Frontier Bobs is an independent production by the House of Bob and is not affiliated with the Den of Druids. We're using the game rules as published under the Frontier Scum third-party license. Art for this campaign is by Shaun Makes, audio production by Astronomic Audio and Jessica Colvin, and music is by Duke Albert, John Julius, Mike Hammock, and Shubert. Thanks again for listening, and roll on.
Yeah.
Ready.
0, we're ready. We're recording.
live.
We're live.
Look,
Sounds
guys,
like
when
it's too bad.
you had 4 different countdowns to be ready. If you have not hit record yet, it's
I'm
not my
recording.
fault.
I was tripping over the countdowns. I fell.
It was too much of a good thing. That's you do seem a bit dumber, so
Yeah.
Ouch.
no, I'm kidding.
Ouch. Just because I can't get my volume to go higher?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't help.
Definitely. Yeah.
And
Very
you're
quiet.
looking like Michael Jackson over there with your fingerless gloves. And
What? Oh, he's got his drawing
Yeah, it's a
glove on.
Got my drawing glove on.
it's technically fingerless. It's just only 3 fingers. Don't have.
It's half fingerless, half fingered.
It's a half glove.
All right, I'm starting.
Okay. That's good because we are recording.
In 3, 2.
Pray to continue. I am
Sorry.
What a fancy guy.
I think it's perfect the way you said
It's
it.
amazing.
No, yeah. Don't cut.
Yeah.
Keep that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. That's your character voice. It's just hard to hear you say that.
I'm turning into Fonzie Bear is what it sounds like. Yeah.
Fonzie Bear.
Hey.
Fozzie. Yeah, Fozzie.
Hey, tell me more.
Sit on a Kermit.
Gross.
I grab her arm.
She like whips it out of your hands. What are you touching me for?
You're really not making any friends here.
God damn it, Archie. I'm Archie. God damn it, Emory.
That one without the teeth.
All right, Toothless, come on over.
All right, we're gonna exclusively talk to Toothless now, so that Shaun has to do a voice.
I think that's me, right?
Yeah.
You're Toothless.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
you remember?
I only have 8 teeth, so.
Oh, jeez. You should have a entirely different voice.
I don't know what you mean.
You should be talking like this.
No, I do have an entirely different voice. If I had all my teeth, I wouldn't sound like this.
Oh, weird.
Be so much more articulate.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah.
do sound like a total doofus right now. So. Sorry.
Yeah, basically. That's why I'm still here.
You can use the green one. Hi-ya. Oh, no.
I don't even write aces on my page anymore. You know that?
Good, because they belong to me.
They do.
They're mine to lose.
I'm going to count down from 3.
Oh, jeez.
And when I get to 1, I'm going to hit stop recording.
All right.
Okay.
On 3,
On 1.
Is everybody ready for the countdown?
Yes.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Countdown. What?